I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's supporting the channel, everyone who's commenting, sharing, liking, subscribing, everything like that. We reached 200 subscribers last week, and to me that's a major deal because that means there's people out there that are watching my videos and hopefully learning from them. So yeah, thank you so much. And in this week's video, I just want to go through a topic that can be quite controversial between different industries, and that is working for free, because in the media industry, it can be considered quite normal to work for free. And there's definitely a fair few things that you need to think about and consider before you go through with it. I know for a fact that when I tell people I'm going to do a shoot for free, they always question why. Why do you spend your free days, your days off, working for free? Why are you constantly working? Why go out for free when I get paid by my clients or agencies? I'm a huge advocate of working for free. I mean, how else do you grow? Even though you might know you can shoot something, it's going to be really rare that a client will book you to shoot something for them where you have nothing in your portfolio which meets their brief. And how do you land those jobs? How do you build your portfolio so clients are attracted to you? And that is to shoot for free. You work for free, you get the experience, and that will 100% pay off. And I've got a good example of that in a couple of minutes time. In the last couple of videos I've uploaded, I've shown how I've done a few shoots here at the flat where they've been portfolio building shoots. I'm working around my busy schedule, my busy week, to ensure that I can fit in a product portfolio worthy shoot, because that's something I want to be doing more of with paying clients. I want to be at a stage where a client will look at my portfolio and say, yeah, we want Rish to shoot this. I know it's going to be a long way to get there because you need loads and loads in your portfolio, but it's a path that I'm currently on and building and building and building. From a filmmaking perspective, majority of my show reel is made up of shoots that I did for free to build my portfolio so clients can get a better understanding of my capabilities and my style. And that goes back to my point a minute ago of a client isn't going to book you if you have nothing similar to what they want in your portfolio. So it's that thing of, I know what I can do, but I currently have no proof, and the only way you're going to get proof of you showing your capabilities and your style is by working for free. That really good example I mentioned a minute ago, here it is. Back in October last year, October 2020, in between lockdowns, I collaborated with some really good friends of mine, Mira, who's a really good makeup artist, incredible makeup artist, and model Nikita, who you would have definitely seen on other adverts. Nikita and I met years ago on a GHD shoot, and Mira and I have loads of mutual connections, and we actually both reached out to each other to kind of see if we wanted to collaborate and do a test shoot. A test shoot is basically just another term for a collaborative shoot. Anything that, you know, everyone's turning up for their portfolios, no one's getting paid, and, you know, everyone's putting their services in for free. So eventually when I saw Nikita post on her Instagram saying that she's looking for photographers and makeup artists to collaborate with, I thought, yeah, of course I'm down, and I'm sure Mira would be too. So yeah, we did that test shoot and I was buzzing because I really wanted to start pushing my beauty and editorial portfolio. Fast forward a couple of weeks and I found out that our very good friend Kaushal, who I've worked with before, had plugged me to a company called Fable & Mane, and they had a campaign shoot in the pipeline. So after a phone call with Fable & Mane, I found out that they had already booked Nikita, the model who I tested with, on their campaign because she was an ambassador for them, and they saw our images and they really wanted us to recreate the same kind of look and feel, but for their brand. And then of course Fable & Mane asked who the makeup artist was on the test shoot, and I plugged Mira, and it worked out that all three of us went away from doing a test shoot together to then being booked on an actual brand campaign together. So you kind of see the full circle of how we all went from doing a free collab shoot to being brought in by an actual brand to do their campaign and being paid to do so. That was a bit of a long-winded explanation, but I hope you can kind of get an understanding of how working for free can eventually bring you paid work. But before working for free, here's 4 rules that I kind of go by whenever thinking of or being asked to work for free. Rule number 1 is probably the most important rule, because at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, will it benefit you? What will you gain from the shoot? Will it be experience? Will it be networking? Are you going to be working on a brand new genre that you've, you know, not shot before but you kind of want to start getting into? Are you using new kit? Do you need to experiment more with your kit? It can be any of that, or it can be something completely different. It might just be a really fun shoot and in a really cool location where you come away from it thinking, cool, if I use this location I might be able to bring X, Y and Z here and shoot something else. So you've actually gained a lot of knowledge on a whole new location without kind of realizing. So the things you may take away from the shoot may be small, but those small things make up your experience, make up your knowledge, and working for free is pretty much the main way you're gonna get those little nuggets of information and experience. Rule number 2 is, will you get full creative freedom? Will this free shoot be able to push you in new directions, new avenues? Will it be able to help you grow creatively? Is it something completely different to your normal style of work? At the end of the day, you have to remember that you have to shoot what you want to shoot. I'm sure there's a few people out there who can agree with me here, but when you're on a shoot with a client and you're being paid to stick to a strict brief and you want to try something, you see an opportunity, you're like, oh, that would look good, but the client's obviously sticking to a brief from their boss, from their team, and you can't really venture out. But the free shoots that you do, you can venture out and you can push your boundaries, try these new things, come up with some fresh and different ideas that can help your portfolio grow and be different from everyone else's. And in return, you can show clients this new perspective, this new idea that you've brought to the table that they might not have thought of before, because you've gone out of your way to build your portfolio, try this new thing, try this new lighting method, this shooting method, this new lens or whatever that will be different to what the client would have been shooting before. And now they're like, actually no, that works, I really like that, let's do that next time. There's been times that clients have come to me with projects that I've shot for free in their mood board, and it's a really good feeling because in the free shoots that you're doing in your own time, it means that you're creating something eye-catching and that brands want to use. Rule number 3, make sure it's something you're going to enjoy doing. Don't work for free if there's something you don't want to do, because there'll be no passion behind it and that's going to show through your work. And finally, rule number 4 is work for free if it's something you want to be doing more of, but currently have nothing of that in your portfolio. For example, I know I want to be shooting more cars, so I'm always looking to collaborate with people in the motor industry. I think it'd be quite interesting to see what my viewpoint is 5 to 10 years down the line, because I kind of hope it will be the same. I'm a big believer in thinking that there's always room to grow, always room to do better, and for me, in what I do, the only way I'm going to do that is by doing things out of my comfort zone, and that'll often mean doing it for free first and then hopefully getting paid from it further down the line. I came across a post a while ago on Instagram, and it's from an account called Handsome Frank, and the quote is, "Self-initiated work will be more important for shaping your career than client work. Don't ignore it." And at that point of time, I was just like, means so much to me, because I'm currently in the process, still am in the process of building my portfolio to become better, and not only to become better, but to show clients what I'm actually capable of doing. And then the caption goes on to say, "A little tip for freelancers at any stage of their career. We find that 80 to 90% of commissioned client work is based, to some degree, on existing images in an artist's portfolio. Therefore, if you want to change direction, try something new, or explore a different subject matter, sometimes you have to do it for yourself, rather than wait to be asked. What you put out into the illustration universe tends to come back to you later on." And trust me when I say that was going through my head loads when Nikita, Mira and I worked together on a test shoot, and then Faber Lemaine seeing our work and bringing all 3 of us in because they loved our style. And then that kind of brings me on to one of my last points, is manifesting things, which I've been learning a lot from Vex King's Good Vibes, Good Life book, because it talks about what you put out into the universe, you get back. And kind of what that quote is saying, it all kind of links in with, if you think about clients coming to you, one day they will eventually come. As long as you work hard towards it, as long as you build the portfolio to support your style and your capabilities, then that will definitely happen. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit that like button, leave any questions in the comments below, leave any ideas for future videos in the comments below, and please hit that subscribe button. Peace.